Hello and welcome to another episode of this amazing show titled The Kids Weekend. And in this show, we educate our children, parents, and everyone in general. Like they say, or should I put it like this, like our worry brothers would say, food where they hot, they know they rush the chop pan. So in this life, take time to learn. It's still the Children's Day celebration, and because of how spectacular our kids are, we decided to pull this together for their viewing pleasure. My name is Princess Peters, and I'll be your host on this show, and I'm about to take you on a ride of a lifetime. Coming on board is Mrs. Comfort Faluwa, who is the proprietress of Bencom Schools. Guys, I told you before, I'm taking you on a ride of a lifetime. So don't go anywhere. We will be right back. Welcome back, guys. It's still the Children's Day celebration, and I said before, Mrs. Comfort Faluwa, who is the proprietress of Bencom Schools, is sitting right here with me. How are you doing, ma'am?
I'm okay, I'm fine.
Thank you very much. Please introduce yourself properly.
My name is Mrs. Comfort Faluwa from Bencom School. We run the nursery primary school. We are located at Lusada, Ogun State.
Okay, ma'am. So in your school, tell us from what class to what class do you teach?
From crèche to primary 6.
Wow. Okay. Standing in as a proprietress, has it been easy for you to teach from or to control the crowd from crèche to primary 6?
Well, by the grace of God, it has been God all through. So we hope on God, and also we have dedicated teachers.
Dedicated teachers. So how did you decide that you want to teach? Was it passion?
Yes, it was a passion.
Please, can you take us through so we can know if truly it's passion?
Yes, it was, because when I was in secondary school, there was a particular woman, permit me to mention her name. She was my integrated science teacher. Her name is Miss Olda. So the way she do teach, then I would just be looking at her. She is so good at it. So I just decided right from there that, God, if I will not be a medical doctor, I'll be a teacher.
What do you love about it?
I love kids, and I love nurturing children.
Okay. Only a small percentage of children would say, okay, I want to teach when I grow up, or I want to be like my teachers. What do you feel is wrong?
Well, I would say is the society where we find ourselves. You know, a lot of teachers are not well paid, and maybe due to the environment, like my school is in a rural school now, and you know, parents, it's as if we are forcing them to, you know, pay for these tuition fees and so on. And you know, children saying this, that the teachers there maybe they are not well paid. You know, they'll be expecting money. Like the way things are going on in the country now, the children of nowadays, they want money quickly. They don't want to persevere, to at least work hard to get money. Like a child was telling me that a 10-year-old child said, I cannot do monthly work. I want my money every day. I said, then what type of work do you want to do? You want to learn, except you learn handwork. He said, no, the money has to be coming every day. I said, how? So, you know, such child, you have to, you know, teach the child, these are the things you have to do. These are what you have to do to get the money. And you know, it doesn't come so easily. You have to work hard for it, because it's not easy to get money. So we have to work hard with the care of God. Everything will be all right.
So what do you think is the problem behind that fact that teachers are not paid well? What do you think is the issue behind it?
Well, I cannot really phantom any issue now, but what I'll just say is probably parents, because they are the one paying teachers. Let me put it that way. Because if parents did not patronize us, we cannot pay them. So parents, when they don't pay well, like I said, in the rural areas, most parents don't pay. They like owing. But when you go out to the elite where they know what this education entails, some will even give you the money before you even start the term. So the work is the parent. And because I don't think government has anything to do with this. It is the parents. Therefore, the government school, the government, at least I know they are paying well, paying some teachers well, and I pray that teachers will do their work diligently well.
Now, let's talk about the common happenings that's caught everyone's attention in schools. Let's talk about bullying. Do you think bullying is a serious problem?
Yes, it is. It's a very serious problem. And to me, bullying starts from home. Yes. You know, when you have children, especially those that have boys, if you see the senior ones, maltreating the junior ones, you have to correct the child earlier. Because when such child grows up, it's a problem. To stop that child will be a problem. You know, even when we were small, maybe I have an elder sister now that probably I said something wrong to her. And she just targeted me that, so time. Probably when I'm eating, she wants to take my meat or do stuff like that. You know, before you know, bullying comes in and she beats me, stuff like things will start happening. So, and if we don't caution such child, tell the child you have to love your sister. You know, there's a way parents, that's why parents need to work on these children. Everything is not about teachers. Yes, we are nurturing lives, we are molding lives, but the main thing is the parents. How do they behave at home? They say charity begins at home. Yes, 100% correct. So we have to work on the children from home before coming down to school. Then we to work more on them.
So now you're telling parents out there that bullying starts from the house.
Yes, it starts from the house.
Okay, so what of, let me put this situation in front of you. What of the aspect whereby, okay, because you feel you're a senior, you feel you're in SS1, you feel you can intimidate those that in GS1. Don't you think that situation started from school?
That's what we are talking about. An SS1 student that wants to bully a GS1
and you know it's common.
Yes, it's common. An SS1 student that wants to bully a GS1 student. The SS1 student, if you look at it, is seniors the one GSS. So you'll be using that seniority priority that, I'm your senior, you can't talk to me. So likewise at home too. When you have your siblings, when you have a girl, maybe the girl happens to be the firstborn, the secondborn is a boy. I know boys, they don't always agree or will because of their ego. So you know, things like that, they start bullying themselves from home. If parents are not at home to caution them, they will take it out. They will take it to school. I know from there things start happening. Even the peers they move out with too. But mainly it starts from home. The problem starts from home.
So everyone has been bullied one certain time in their life.
Yes.
Okay, so tell me, what's the measure that the school has put in place to make sure that this bullying stops?
Thank you very much. Like I attended a meeting 2 days ago. We met some security officers and we were told they want to talk to most of our students, pupils about all this bullying stuff and how to behave in school. And anytime you are being bullied, what are the things you are to be doing and what you are not to do. So they have training schools, they are going around. I know some of my colleagues that said they've been coming and it's a very good one for the children. Please learn from there, to stop this act of bullying.
Okay, if a senior student bullies a junior student and this junior student takes the issue to class teacher, what do you feel is the right thing the class teacher should do?
She's there to work. She should caution the child.
Which of them?
The both of them. The both of them. Because there are some things that trigger this bullying. They both need to be corrected so that there will not be any form of problem both in school and anywhere they meet themselves. That's why most schools now because they have guidance counseling section in the school where the counselor can counsel the children also, so that all those things will stop.
Thank you very much, ma. But guys, we're still here educating our kids, our parents, and everyone in general. Don't go nowhere because the discussion, the chat is about to start. Welcome back, guys, and I'm still here to entertain our kids for this Children's Day celebration. Still seated here is Mrs. Comfort. So moving on, ma'am, I want to ask, how do you assess your students' progress? Starting from the entering point to when the child is a student in your school.
Okay, if a child wants to come to our school, no parents, they might say the child is in basic 4. Who's my child in basic 4? We don't always listen to that. Even if they bring the report booklet, which we show that the child is going to basic 4. We have to do our own exam, test the child. We now put the child where the child is fitting, not that we just put the child where the parents say that we should put the child, so that we'll be able to, carry the child along the new class he's going to be in.
Okay. So I want you to advise a lot of parents out there thinking or having that notion that, my child's character or behavior depends on the way a school teacher brings he or she up.
Okay. My advice to such parents is that parents should not always put blames on teachers, because most of these children we see there, they are smarter than us. They are very smart. What a child of 2 years, 3 years is doing now, you'll be amazed that, this small boy, the way it is now, thing is just going fast. Maybe because of the computer they are in, I don't know, but a parent should always know that the child tends to behave anyhow. Only if the proper upbringing is from home. Let the good upbringing be from home, then teacher will work on that.
Okay. So what do you do to a student that is struggling academically?
Keep on encouraging the child. Then we don't allow the child to, relax. And the child is supposed to play less. Yes. Because a child that is struggling to learn, if the child is the playful type, it won't help the child at all.
Okay, so what of those school teachers that feel that, okay, I'm going to do my best and leave the rest for their parents? You've spoken about parents now. So I'm bringing it back to school teachers. Those school teachers that feel, I'm just going to do my best on this child and leave the rest for the parents to at least finish up because I'm just a school teacher.
No, those teachers that say that they don't have passion for the job. If you have passion for teaching, you not think that way. Because anytime you teach, you want the best from the child. You have to teach with all your best. You have to try. It's not as if you say, let me just do what I can do and leave the rest. No, you have to have passion for the job. Most teachers just take the job because they needed some money, or probably there's no job and that was the only situation they could just get that job. So
because they feel teaching work is easy.
Yes, and it's not easy. Most of them do complain. But then, not just try your best and leave the rest. Do it. Pray for the child. Encourage the child. You see good results.
So what's your advice to parents on how they can train their children to maintain good relationship in school?
My advice to parents is that as a parent, you need to create time for your children and also show them love. Most parents don't show love to their children in the aspect of, because of our various businesses that we run around, we keep them at home, to the gardeners, to whosoever at home. And all these children, they want to speak, especially mothers. A child will want to speak with you. You tell the child, get out, I'm busy. I'm doing something. Probably maybe you are cooking or whatever. Give them time, hear them out. It makes them feel so bad. Most times, these children, they confide in their class teachers than parents. And it's not supposed to be most times because you are the one that gave birth to them. That's why you see some children, whenever there is no school, they feel so sad because the person that they normally talk to is not there for them. So let's create time for our children. They will get the best from them.
So you as a proprietress or school teacher, how do you solve the issue when you see a child that lacks love from his parents, his or her parents? What's the thing you do? What do your school teachers do?
Though you cannot really know the children that lacks love, only if you are closer.
Sometimes you will know that, this one is this student, for example, is very brilliant and all of a sudden it starts dropping. But what do you guys do at that particular point?
At that point in time, we encourage such child. We have to show love. We bring the child to ourselves. We all have children. So you let them know what is going on. most of them will tell you, my dad and mom fight at home, this stuff, like different things. And you know what parents do affect these younger ones. You know, they feel so sad. A child that you know that in class you normally take first, all of a sudden it just drops to 10 position. You know, you'll be wondering as a class teacher, what is going on? Then you get to the child, you start telling a lot of things. My mom beat my dad. My mom is always telling my dad different nasty things. It's not supposed to be. That's why I always advise parents. Anytime when I call them for PTA meeting, that anything they are doing, they should not do it in front of these children, because most times they learn all these things from them. You fight, you slap, all these things, so stop it. Even this bullying we are talking about is from them. When they do it, when children see you doing it, especially as a father, they will feel that yes, they have the rights, it's normal. So when the parents stop all those things, I believe the children will be good for our future.
Thank you very much. What's up, guys? We're still here having fun, but I want to close my show with you advising our parents and even the school teachers you employ. Tell them the right way to treat a child from the school teacher's aspect and being a parent.
My advice to every one of us, parents, teachers, is that we should show love to these children. They need our love and care. A child that is loved and is caring, that you care for the child, will not have any issue of joining any bad gang. Show them love. Whatever they need, give it to them. That is why you bring them to the world. Don't tell them you don't have. You know, most children, they tell you that since my mom cannot afford this, that is why I'm stealing. So it shouldn't be. Please, let us show love to them and also care for them. By doing so, the Lord will bless us.
Amen. The Lord will truly, truly bless all of us. Thank you very much, guys, for going on this amazing ride with me. This is still the Children's Day celebration, and it's the kids' weekend. Take them out. Don't forget, do something different for them. All the things you've been doing since, please drop it. Take a new step. My name is Princess Peters, and don't go nowhere. I'll see you in my next episode.